Hey everyone, welcome to Whisper Wednesdays. Today is the last week of February. It is February 28th. I want to know how you're feeling, how your February went. And I love the end of things because it's like, ooh, time to reflect on like the big picture. So, for the review, part 1, I really want to invite you to look at your spirit journal and just look at your whole month of February and see how everything connected together, how you saw and experienced this message this time or that day. So just take this moment and revel in the fact that the universe is always sending you messages, always guiding you, and how you are honoring them in the month of February. Okay, so now that we are in the card reading set part, I am going to pull a card. I'm going to pull 2 cards actually. So you think of one question, write it down, and then the other card I'm going to do is a question about transitioning into March, because we are coming out of, today is the second last day of February, and I want to ask the universe what this transition time is going to be like for us. How can we really utilize all of the lessons that we learned in February? Hi Vi, come here. Come here, baby. How can we utilize all of the lessons, messages, and wisdom that we received in February and bring them into March? How do we do that? Why is it important for us? And so that'll be the first card that I draw, and then whatever question that you ask is going to be the second one. So just pause this video if you need to think longer about your question. Oh, okay. So the first card that you got on how to integrate, how to transition from February to March, all of the lessons that you learned, how are you going to bring them into the month of March? The universe says, celebrate yourself. That is how you're going to integrate them and bring all of these things with you into the next month by celebrating yourself. So this is the message it says. And feel free to close your eyes. Celebrations are acts of gratitude of your being, and they are an acknowledgement of your existence. However, oppression has made you believe that celebrating yourself is wrong. If you do not disrupt this conditioning, you succumb to the belief that your pleasure is wrong, which ultimately disconnects you from your power. The self-limiting narratives, self-limiting people, and self-limiting systems in your life have no power over you anymore. So celebrate yourself today, because you are here. You deserve to celebrate yourself loudly and softly. Your affirmation is, everything about me is worthy of celebration. Everything about me is worthy of celebration. I love that card so much. That really resonates with me, of course, because I am part of the collective here. But I love that, like, you don't need to do anything other than accept yourself and be who you are. That's how you embody the messages, embody the lessons, and the wisdom and the guidance from the universe. It's literally just acknowledging and celebrating who you are. That is the message for us this week and for us to transition into the month of March. Everything that we learned in your review of the whole month of February, the way that you keep going is to celebrate yourself. The way that you keep integrating and applying all of what you've learned into the next month is to celebrate you, is to feel like you are not wrong, is to feel into your pleasures. I think that's just so beautiful, and like, it's so simple too, because I feel like don't we all just make things so freaking complicated? But the universe is saying, like, no, it's so simple. It's just being able to celebrate yourself and your whole being. Nikki Vine, you showing yourself? You saying hi? She's like the ultimate example of, oh baby, where are you going, love? Come here. Of celebrating yourself. I love her. Okay, so the question that you asked, this is your answer from the universe. It says, bless and be blessed. If you seek clarity in your life, look no further than what your heart desires. Strip away the fears, the doubts, and the practicalities. What do you want? What comes naturally to you? What lights you up inside? When do you feel the most authentic? It is your duty to share your gifts with the world. Tell your story. Create your reality through conscious repetition. Stop postponing your blessings and start being a blessing to others. You are born for this. You can do anything. The universe is already supporting you. Your ancestors are already guiding you. The world is already waiting for you. Your affirmation. Blessings are flowing to me and through me. Blessings are flowing to me and through me. So beautiful. Okay, I love this. I am so curious to know what your question is. I mean, of course, you don't have to know, like, tell me. This is your own practice, but it would be amazing because we're part of the collective, and the questions that we ask, everyone is also asking too. Even though it's about our unique situation, these cards are so applicable to everyone because we pick up each other's energy. We are a part of this fabrication. And so I feel like, you know, if you feel inspired and called to share what your question was, please let us know in the comments too. But I hope that I love how both of them tie together, and I think, like, part of it too, what I'm feeling, another message coming through when you blend them together, is like, when you do celebrate yourself, when you are willing to acknowledge who you are, the blessings that are supposed to come out of you naturally do. Because when you hold yourself back, you're only, like, what comes from that? Nothing, except the only suppression of your gifts and your purpose. And so, of course, everyone has a purpose, everyone has different types of purposes in lives, and they're all meant to help expand and heal the world and all living beings. And part of it, of course, is the reflection of, like, this week, how are you going to celebrate yourself? This week, what does it mean to be a blessing? What does it mean to be blessed? I love these questions on the cards, and I'll put them up on the screen. And really, like, take this week to reflect on them. These are real questions for you to reflect on. Like, these take time. These take a lot of time. It's gonna take more than a week, you know, to have these answers. But let this week be the start of you answering these questions from your true self, where you actually celebrate who you are. I am so glad that you've been tuning in to Whisper Wednesdays. I can't wait to see what's happening next week. But even though I can't wait for it, I'm also very grateful for this week. I felt like it was such a surge of, like a pick me up, like, hey, you got this. Like, keep going, keep doing the thing, and really believe in yourself. I feel like that's such a big message for all of us this week as we end February and we're going into the third month of the year. It's like, keep going. Like, you are doing the thing, you are doing your purpose. Be a blessing, because that is what you are here to do. And so I hope that this message really lands into your heart and in your body, your mind, and your spirit. Please let me know how you're doing and how these messages are, how you're experiencing it in your life. I would love to know how you're doing and doing with Whisper Wednesdays series overall. So anyways, thank you so much for tuning in and watching, and I hope to see you next week.